Okay. Good. Just give your best. Okay, so we have 2 minutes more. We didn't have an assignment yesterday, no. We just continue from where we stopped. Yesterday we finished Bapu and Vani Seva. We finished it.
Yes, brother.
So today we just continue from, actually we are moving according to our arrangement. We are supposed to finish the whole program by 31st of January. So very nice that we are moving, because now, after today now, we have how many lessons remaining? We have about 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 lessons remaining. That 4 lessons will be finished on which day? Let's say we take the 4 lessons, let's say we take it for 5 days, depending on our timing. Then we have 24, 27,
31. So
we'll finish on 31. Exactly the way we plan it. So very good. Then we will now, I will put on the group exam timing, you take your slot. And I hope you have picked your open book assessment topic. Once you pick it, you have to send me. You send me the question. Like I said, it's good that we start writing from now, so that we don't need to rush, because we are supposed to submit that by 7th of February, isn't it? Yes, that's what I said. So better to start early writing. So we finish, let me quickly go through the combined Guru Seva and Guru combined PowerPoints of Guru Seva and Bapu and Vani Seva. Then today we're going to Guru, the rejection of Guru, when you can reject a Guru. So we have Guru Seva, Guru Bapu, and Vani Seva. Who can tell me what is the meaning of Vani Seva and Bapu Seva?
Vapu Seva is like direct physical seva service which we do for our guru, and Vani Seva is like following his instructions.
These are kind of questions you are going to get on your exam day also. Okay, so please take note of that. What did I call a lava mantra, if you remember?
It is 8 by 45 seconds.
Yeah, that is 0.17. Eh?
0.0, yeah, 0.17.
Very good, second. So it's not even up to a moment.
Mm.
Even a position with a saddle for such, such minute time can get the benefit, we can get perfection of life. Okay. So yeah, Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Prabhu was telling Sanatana Goswami the importance of Vaishnava etiquette. My dear Sanatana, although you are the deliverer of the entire universe, and although even the demigods and great saints are purified by touching you, it is the characteristic of a pure devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnava etiquette. Chaitanya Prabhu was telling Sanatana Goswami here, I will narrate this little of the story. Maintenance of Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament of a devotee. If one transgresses the laws of etiquette, people make fun of him, and thus is vanquished in both this world and in the next. By observing the etiquette, you have satisfied my mind. Again and again, I will just make a little emphasis on this. Like when I say, when we are reading the scripture, I tell us that some of the quality we are reading in the scripture, we have to cultivate them. That by trying to practice those qualities, we can please the Lord. I hope you remember what I used to say sometime like that. that by cultivating those qualities, by trying to behave nicely, we can please the Lord. That is what Chaitanya Prabhu is confirming here. Sanatana Goswami is a very great elevated Vaishnava, devotee of the Lord. But the Lord invited him to come and see him, invited Sanatana Goswami. So Sanatana Goswami, even though he was a very such highly elevated Vaishnava, on a very high sunny day, you know what it means when you pass through the beach on a sunny day. I don't know how many of you have gone to the beach side on a sunny day. Very hot. Very hot. Your leg will be blistered even if you pass through the sun. Like that. So Sanatana Goswami, instead of passing the normal road that is very close to the temple to go and meet the Lord, he passed through that hot sand beach. So that is what the Lord was mentioning. He asked him, Sanatana, why you didn't pass through this short cut? Why did you go and pass that long way? He said, my Lord, the devotee of Lord Jagannath, they are always passing that road. If I pass through that place, I'm going to contaminate their body. Just imagine such highly elevated devotees thinking that if you pass through where the devotees are passing, it's going to contaminate them. And that is why the Lord Chaitanya Prabhu was glorifying me here, that you are following Vaishnava etiquette, you are behaving properly, you are behaving in a very humble way. I'm very pleased with you. You have satisfied my mind. So by having proper quality, by having proper behavior, you can please the Lord. That is why we are hearing about all this great behavior in the scripture. How to speak nicely to people, how to treat people very nicely. Like this morning, we were talking about receiving guests. I was mentioning in the morning that, when guests come to the temple, devotees should endeavor to smile. You smile to them, Hare Krishna. The people will smile. Sometimes some guests, they come to the temple, they are taking defensive mode because they don't know the kind of faces they are going to meet in the temple, whether the faces will be so scary now. So sometimes the guests, they take the defensive mood. They come with strong face. So when you see them, just smile. Sometimes you see their face become softened. So like that. So we should, treat people nicely. We should behave nicely because by cultivating good behavior, you can actually please the Lord. That is why the Lord is glorifying by following Vaishnava etiquette here. Respecting your elders. Vaishnava etiquette means proper behavior of a devotee. Respecting your elders. Treating others nicely. Be humble. Be gentle. Speak softly when you are speaking to others. Delay anger. Be nice, and you should not be angry unnecessarily. We should be tolerant. We should offer respect to others without expecting respect in return. These are the behavior as a devotee we should cultivate. This behavior, they are pleasing to the Lord. If you read chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, you will see the Lord will, listing all this behavior. You should do this, do that, you become dear to me. If you do this, do that, you become very dear to me. I want us to read it. Let's read it. Let's open to Bhagavad Gita chapter 12. Those qualities that endear us to the Lord. Let's quickly go through that. Have you found it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Please read it if you have found it.
Text 1?
No, not text 1. I'm talking those qualities. They are towards the end of Bhagavad Gita chapter 12.
Okay, I know that one. Wait 1 second.
Maybe it's from 13 or 15 like that.
13. Yeah, 13 to 14. One who is not envious, but is a kind
Read it,
friend
let's
to
hear
all.
you.
Again, Prabhu? Can you hear me?
Cracking, but you can speak now.
Okay. One who is not envious, but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
Go ahead until the end, but just continue.
Okay, Prabhu. He by whom no one is put into difficulty, and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me. My devotee, who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service, such a person is very dear to me. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Hare Krishna.
So you can see all those qualities that the Lord listing in these verses that will make you to become dear to the Lord. They are not just dear in the Bible so that we can read them. No. Let us try to apply them into our life. The Lord says you should be dear, you should be equal to friend and enemy. What does that mean? We should ask ourselves, what does that mean? How to be equal to a friend and enemy? You see? Equal in both happiness and distress. Who no one put into difficulty. So let us try to read all these qualities and think deeply on them and think of how we can cultivate them in our life. Very, very important. So here, Chaitanya Prabhu was glorifying Sanatana Goswami for maintaining Vaishnava etiquette. And because he mentioned this Vaishnava etiquette, the Lord said, you have satisfied my mind. How would that be when by your proper behavior, one day the Lord say, oh, by behaving like this, you have pleased me. So cultivating a proper behavior is part of our devotional development. Let us consciously try to develop good qualities. Let us consciously try to practice these good qualities. We should not just read them and just, okay, I'm not pure yet, let me just do whatever I like. No, let us try to cultivate them in our life. Let us try to apply them in our life. That's why they are mentioned in the scripture, so that we can imbibe them and practice them in our day-to-day life. Inquiring from Guru. Those who listen to the Bhagavatam may put questions to the speaker in order to elicit the clear meaning, but this should not be done in a challenging spirit. One must submit questions with a great regard for speaker and the subjects. Very important when you are asking questions from your Guru. Those who listen to the Bhagavatam may put questions to the speaker. You read this one. One must be jigyasu, very much inquisitive to learn from the bona fide spiritual master. The inquiries once made should strictly pertain to transcendental science. So sometimes disciples, they go to Guru because they want some material benediction, or they want money from their Guru. Those disciples, they don't know the purpose of taking shelter of a Guru. They don't understand. They want their Guru to take them to America, or they want their Guru to take them to UK. You don't know the importance of accepting a Guru. The importance of accepting a Guru is for your Guru to give you transcendental knowledge, to save you from material suffering. That is the importance of Guru. I'm telling this because so that in case in the future you have some material request from your Guru and you don't get it, then you start becoming offensive to your Guru. It means that you have not passed through this program. The business of the Guru with you is to instruct you in spiritual knowledge. It is not obliged to your material situation. If he If you feel pity for you or sympathize with you to help you in your material situation, it's okay. But that is not his duty. Is that okay? That is it. Although according to material vision, is divine grace, Srila Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada passed away from this material world on the last day of December 1936. I still consider his divine grace to be always present with me by his Vani, his word. Not many of us are going to get direct instruction from our guru. Like Prabhupada did. His guru told him, go to the West and preach. So that words of Prabhupada always remain in his heart. That word remain in his Prabhupada's heart. And because of that, he could always feel the presence of his guru. So just physical relationship with the guru is not, it's not compulsory. Prabhupada was not very close with Srila Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur. You can count how many times you actually come in contact with him. You can count it. Unlike those brahmachari who are with him. But because he took the instruction of his guru to his heart, it became, very glorious today. So similarly, the Vani, Vani is more important than the Vapu. Because sometimes when we come in close contact with the guru, we may become offensive. We start finding fault in the guru. But taking the instruction of the guru is, to the heart, can lead you to spiritual perfection. That's what Prabhupada did. There are two ways of association by Vani and by Vapu. Vani means words and Vapu means physical presence. Physical presence is sometimes appreciable and sometimes not, but Vani continues to exist eternally. Therefore, we must take advantage of Vani, not the physical presence. Even though if your guru is in America or is in Japan and is not always with you, that is not an excuse not to follow spiritual life. The instruction given to you by your guru on the day of initiation, you should always try to carry out that instruction. What was the instruction? Chant minimum of 16 rounds every day and distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. Follow the 4 regulated principles. These are the prime instruction of the guru on the day you are taking the initiation from him. So even though if he doesn't give you any other intimate instruction, you should follow this instruction very seriously. So Vani is more important, okay? The Bhagavad Gita, for example, is the Vani of Lord Krishna. Although Krishna was personally present 5,000 years ago and is no longer physically present from the materialistic point of view, but the Bhagavad Gita continues. So far, personal association with the Guru is concerned, I was only with my Guru 4 or 5 times. You see, you can count it. 4 or 5 times, Prabhupada was with his Guru. But I have never left his association, not even for a moment, because I'm always following his instruction. I have never felt any separation. There are some of my god brother here in India who had constant personal association with Guru, but who are neglecting his orders. This is just like the bug who is sitting on the lap of a king. He may be very puffed up by his position, but all he can succeed is biting the king. Personal association is not so important as the association through service. You can see sometimes some devotees, they become very close to the guru. Like they are raising their shoulder. Sometimes they even prevent other disciples from coming to the guru. Like they become puffed up by being close to the guru. Prabhupada, compare them to be like bug. Sitting on the lap of a king. Biting the king. So you are very close to the king, to the guru, but what are you doing for the guru? You are just causing pain for the guru because you are preventing the guru from seeing his disciples. Some of them are like that. They prevent the guru from seeing his you cannot see Guru Maharaj. He's very busy. Even though the guru is not busy, he wants to see his disciple, but they select people who can see the guru. So they become like bug who causing pain for the guru. Oh no, you cannot see the guru. Oh no. Oh, I'm very close to the guru, so you have to listen to me. I'm very advanced. No, that is why Prabhupada is mentioning this. Vani is more important. Please be happy in separation. I am separated from my Guru Maharaj since 1936, but I'm always with him. So long I walk according to his directions, so we should all work together for satisfying Lord Krishna. And in that way, the feeling of separation will transform into transcendental bliss. Yeah. So let's continue with the next lesson. That is just a summary of the last one. Okay. So today we are going to go to rejection of Guru. When can we reject a Guru? Big question, eh? It's a big question. Like some people, they don't, when they, we call it Guru Tiaga. Like people, they don't know, that, you cannot reject a Guru once you have taken your Guru. But that is why before taking a Guru, you have to do proper check. You have to be patient. Because if the Guru is in good standing and you say, no, I don't want this Guru again, you have committed Vaishnava parade and you may suffer for the rest of your life. So we have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful because Vaishnava parade is the cause of suffering for many devotees. They commit offenses to their Guru, they commit offenses to the other devotees, and because of that, their life becomes so miserable and they don't know why. So you see them, they are suffering, they are not happy, they're always criticizing everyone, criticizing the movement, criticizing this, criticizing that because of offenses. So we have to be very careful so that we don't commit Guru aparat. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to do some presentation and discussion also. So let me start first. Okay. Guru Tiaga, rejection of Guru. Unit 3, lesson 11. According to scriptural code, a teacher who engages in abominable action and has lost a sense of discrimination is fit to be abandoned. This is purport to Bhagavad Gita, positive purport. That is purport to 2.5 Bhagavad Gita. Principle and procedures of Guru Tiaga. According to revealed scripture, a teacher or spiritual master is liable to be rejected if he proves himself unworthy of the position of a guru or spiritual master. Guru apya valip sasya karyaka yamabana ajanata upata pratipanasya pratyago vidiyate. If the guru becomes attached to sense gratification, loses his senses of duty, follow a degraded path, a path other than devotional service to the Lord, it should be rejected. Now, are you understanding how one should reject the Guru? When is becoming attached to sense gratification, okay, loses his sense of duty, and follow the degraded path. What is that degraded path? Engaging in illicit affair, okay, with opposite gender. At that time, become unqualified. Or maybe the guru also not following the 4 principles he asked you to be following. It's not following again. So at that time, one can reject the guru. Okay. Now let's one minute, just checking something out. Tiaga, where is it? Page. Okay, let's do some present discussion. You can open to page when you're in your page 54. There's some right up there. Discuss the principle of Guru Tiaga and reinitiation with reference to possible philosophical or institutional deviation or spiritual fall down of the Guru. Okay. 1 minute, sorry. We already read that out, actually. Now let's discuss. How does ISKCON protect the disciple in the case of Guru who prove himself unworthy of the position by the above administrative law and procedure? A disciple responding to the case of a Guru who prove himself unworthy of the position should be in the consultation with the disciple temple authority or other Shiksha Guru. Invite students to write some comment in the relevant box. So, how does ISKCON protect disciple in the case of Guru who prove himself unworthy of the position? Okay. Have you opened the page 55 of your book?
Yes,
You find
Prabhu.
something there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You find something there?
Do you want to answer right now?
You have to write the answer inside a box. So let us talk about it.
How does ISKCON protect the disciple?
Yeah.
I don't quite understand the entire concept, to be fair.
It's how does ISKCON protect disciple in the case of a Guru who prove himself unworthy of the position?
But
Write your comment below.
ISKCON provides a process that the disciple can engage in. That's how ISKCON protects the disciple.
Okay. Any other comment? Any other contribution?
Yes, Prabhu. Aside from the governing body, the GBC, there are local bodies that actually corrects or has authority to correct a guru that is doing inappropriate actions or doing something against the Vaishnava rules.
Very good. Yes. Any other contribution?
Also, Prabhu, the temples, like the temple president also has the power to
Yes.
talk to the guru who is not following the prescribed rules.
Okay. Okay. Any other contribution? Somebody want to say something? Actually, there is ISKCON law regarding this. It's in the ISKCON law book. That is the standard of conduct of the guru. So generally, when the guru starts behaving below standard and the appropriate authority report to the GBC, so there are some in GBC, the GBC will call the guru and they will try to verify and confirm his position in that situation. So accordingly, then the guru will be, talked to or be reminded if he has done something wrong or maybe asked to leave his position. So Prabhupada has given this power to the GBC to be able to regulate and put everything in order in ISKCON. So that is how we are being protected. Unlike any other, just imagine you go to any other guru who is not like within institution of ISKCON. Whatever the guru tells you, that's what you do. Or whatever he does. If he will just tell you, don't do what I'm doing, just follow what I say. But there's nobody who can protect you in that kind of situation because that is the person you have taken as your guru. And so, but in the institution, in this case, it's giving you protection because the guru cannot just misbehave. The institution, they are there to actually inform of the GBC to put them in order. And I've seen many sciences or many gurus who, in this kind of the GBC are actually, put into order in this kind of procedures. Okay, so there's another one I wanted to ask. Just 1 minute. What will be some inappropriate ways of lodging consign in relationship to one's guru?
Inappropriate.
Let's put it on the flip chart. Yes, people. Where's my flip chart? Somebody is skipping it.
I didn't hear the question well. The inappropriate something.
What would be some inappropriate ways of lodging concerns related to one guru?
Oh.
Because like we say, if the guru is not following the principle, then some devotees they will they have to report the GBC because GBC may not be in your temple, because maybe your guru may be the GBC of your temple, but if he started behaving inappropriately, somebody have to lodge a complaint. So what would be inappropriate way of lodging a complaint?
To make it public.
You said?
To make it public.
To make it public. Very good. What is the most dangerous publicity of these days?
Media, social media.
Yes. Put it on the social media, my guru, like that. Okay. Any other contribution? We have not found somebody who volunteers to write for us. Oh.
I'll write it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, Prabhu.
If suppose I had a guru and the guru fell down, as a disciple, is it part of my responsibility to try to pick the guru back up?
No. It's not part of your responsibility. If guru falls down, there's nothing the disciple can do.
Nothing.
You don't need to put him back, or you don't need to pick him up and put it back. Because he has given up his duty. If he falls down, it means that he doesn't want to take that responsibility again. So the best thing, we still come to that when we are discussing this. So there's a procedure of doing that if the guru falls down. So the best thing is that the disciple look for another guru and take shelter under that guru. Or maybe, especially in ISKCON, you can take shiksha. You may decide not to take diksha again because you're ultimately connected now to the parampara. You have been connected, but you can take shiksha from another guru.
If if my guru falls down and then maybe I become guru,
Yeah, if your guru fall down and you become guru, that is very good. You are connected to Prabhupada because we are all Prabhupada grandchildren. So we are ultimately connected to Prabhupada because your guru is connecting to Prabhupada.
right. But if my guru falls down, then it's my responsibility to become guru.
Yeah, possible.
If possible.
It's possible, but it's not like, okay, because my guru have fallen down, then I must become a guru. No. No, if you got your guru falls, if the guru falls down and you feel like you want to become a guru, that is where the ISKCON body is there to guide you and protect you, to make sure and you know, give you the show you the right path to become to do that. You know, so yeah, there was one Maharaj, Priyabhagwa Swami Maharaj. He had 3 gurus who fell down. You know, like he took this one, pam, this one, pam, this one, pam. But still, he didn't give up. He continued, you know, and he had become very, very strong in the movement now. He became a science also. He didn't give up his brahmachari life. He became a science, and now he's a very serious devotee preaching all over the world. So it was going further was very common in this kind of in those days, because why? Many of the Prabhupada disciples who were giving science in those days, they were very young, like 22, 18, 24, 25. So they have not experienced life. So when they got to their 30, 40, they started having so many difficulties. You see? So, but today, you cannot get science at that age in ISKCON. Nobody will give you. So the institution have made an arrangement, you know, to protect that kind of situation. So unless you get to 50, nobody will give you science more. And even if you want to take science in ISKCON now, you have to wait on the science list for like 10 years, 15 years. They have to watch you, study you. Are you serious about what you want to, the vow you want to take? So nobody gives science. Papa was because Papa was in emergency mode when Papa was preaching. So you need to, you know, give as many science as possible, because science means you just travel and preach. So that is why Krishna consciousness was able to spread very fast. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Mata Nyarika. Yes, now we can bring up your question. You remember?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yes.
So, yeah, the question is, Prabhu, once your guru falls down, do you have the right to take another initiation from a different guru, or do you still see him as your initiating guru or Diksha guru?
In ISKCON, generally, if a guru falls down, you don't need to take initiation again. At least I've not seen. You know, all the devotees that their guru fall down, they kept their name. You know, you just take shiksha from you may take shiksha from another guru. You know, like we said that in our process, in our dynasty, or in our lineage, shiksha is even more important than diksha. That is why you see the picture of Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Jagannath Davaji Maharaj and Gorakishore on the altar. They are not diksha guru to each other. They're more of shiksha. So if a guru falls down unfortunately, if a guru falls down in ISKCON, you are not obliged to take initiation from any other guru. Because that is this institution have made such arrangement that, you know, Prabhupada is preeminent Shiksha guru of ISKCON. So once you are connected to that Paramparam system, you know, then you're already connected. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
So what are some inappropriate way of complaining? Only one we have gotten.
You know those list, Prabhu, the thing that like devotees do sometimes, they would collect signatures from
They will
other
do what?
devotees. Like collect signatures. Like let's
Okay.
they do that in order to like show their camaraderie against that guru. Like they're all trying to
Okay.
say that this guru is doing this. Let's all sign this petition to, I don't know, like to report him or something.
Yeah. They try to do that to my Guru Maharaj in West Africa. Very funny people, you know. Yeah. I remember that time I was with my Guru Maharaj in Mayapur. You know. I don't want to remember that scene again. Okay. Yes. Rashaya.
Gossiping and spreading rumors about the incident.
Very good. Gossip, spreading rumor. Any other contribution? Any other contribution?
Well, Mother Shai is right, gossiping, but really shouldn't talk about it at all. You shouldn't talk to anybody about it.
You say what?
You shouldn't talk about any of it. You know, like if there's an issue, you have a problem with somebody and you're taking some kind of action and there's a process for that action, you should not talk
Yes.
about it. You should not talk with anybody. You shouldn't, it's not a discussion.
Yeah, that is inappropriate way. That is what we are saying. That's what we are discussing.
Mm.
Yes. That's inappropriate way, gossiping and spreading rumor. That is an inappropriate way of doing that.
Well, the person who does that doesn't look good either. You know, like someone to act in such a low way is not a respectable way for a disciple to behave.
Yeah. You know, but some people they were just looking for something to happen before, and they just nailed the person up. You know, human beings were very funny. You know. Okay, so let's go to the other one. I'd like to share this one. Okay, no, I'm not sharing. Okay, so let's go to the other one. 1 minute. Okay, so open to page 55 of your book. There's a proper way of doing that. What is the proper way? Procedure for lodging consign regarding Guru.
Temple and GBC authorities. Is this the one?
Yeah, is the one.
Siksha Gurus and ISKCON resolve.
Very good. That is the proper way of complaining if you have any problem with Guru behavior. Okay.
Prabhu, I have a question.
Yes, please.
And I'm sorry I was absent from class yesterday. Maybe I would have better answers. If I was to see something that I thought was inappropriate that a guru was doing, maybe shouldn't I talk to the guru first?
Because you are not on the, there's what we call Vaishnava etiquette. Yeah, because your guru is like your superior. So you cannot you cannot talk such situation with him. He will feel offended.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Even
is
if
why you have to
I was to just ask a question, hey, what is this? What's going on here?
It will look offensive. If what he's doing is just because of you're not, maybe what he's doing is right and you are it's just that the disciple is ignorant of what he's doing.
Yes,
then
exactly.
it will become offensive to the guru. Is that?
Yes, exactly. Like it's my ignorance, and I just ask a question to find the truth.
But if actually that is wrong, then the proper way is you meet somebody who is on the equal level of the guru. Actually, that is according to Vaishnava etiquette. You meet somebody who is on the equal level of that person, and you say, I'm seeing this person doing this. Maybe it's my ignorance. Please, can you help me confirm it? So it will look more respectable in that way. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's continue. Let me share my PowerPoint. Wait. So this is the procedure for lodging complaint. 1 temple authorities, 1 Shiksha gurus, and ISKCON resolve. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Why not to reject a guru? Let us talk about that. Want to read? This is from ISKCON law book.
I'll read it. Would not to reject a fallen guru. If a guru is engaged in sense gratification, violating one or more of the regulative principles, but there is hope that he can be rectified, then his disciples should not reject him, but should allow time for such rectification to take place. And they should take shelter of Srila Prabhupada and senior Vaishnavas as Shiksa gurus, ISKCON Law 6.5.1.3.
Okay. That is why when the complaint is led to the GBC, generally the GBC will discuss with the guru. So if that situation can be rectified, then one cannot reject such a guru. Okay? Who wants to read this?
I'll read,
Someone else?
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Please always try to remember me by my teachings, and we shall always be together. Just like I have written in the first publications of Srimad Bhagavatam, the spiritual master lives forever by his divine instruction, and the disciple lives with him. Because I have always served my Guru Maharaja and followed his teachings, I am now even never separated from him. Letter to Chidananda.
Prabhupada ki jai. So
Okay.
that is Prabhupada telling us. So you can only reject your guru when he's committing, like we mentioned the other time, abominable activities, falling down, engaging in sense gratification. Apart from that, there's no reason for rejecting a guru. Not because my guru shot at me. No, I don't want him again. That is whipsica. You are being whipsica. Oh, my guru did not, they didn't allow me to meet my guru. The other disciple did not allow me to meet my guru. No, I don't want to be my guru again. He's not my guru. That is being whimsical. Oh, my Guru Maharaj did not accept the food I cook with love and devotion for him. Oh, I reject him as my guru. All these are whimsical, reason for rejecting a guru. Oh, my guru chastised me. Then it's not my guru. It's not your husband, it's your guru. He has the right to chastise you. Okay. Any question or comments regarding this? Actually, now in ISKCON, there's no problem about guru fall down again. It was in those early days, in the late 80s and early 90s, because the reason I gave, many of Srila Prabhupada disciples, they were so young when many of them became sannyasi. They have not experienced the world, many of them. So then many of them started, having challenges with their female disciples. Sometimes the women, they are very dangerous also. They always go close to the guru. I'm sorry for saying that. They are going every time going close to the guru and cooking for the guru, serving the guru, and every time going inside the guru room, then you are going to create problem for your guru. Every time going to the guru, like we discussed yesterday we discussed how the female disciple should not be, opposite gender should not be close to the guru. Yes. Yeah. Because the guru also, even though he's a guru, but he's a human being. Okay. So that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not tolerate one who have taken the renounced order of life and come as an associate with women. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu banished Shota readers from coming to him. When the Shota readers went to commit suicide, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I don't want to see his face. So for the disciples to protect the guru, we should be careful when we are coming close to our guru, who is a Sannyasi. Yes, when that's Shaya.
Prabhuji, I just have a question. So, if we have a Diksha Guru, normally the Diksha Guru have qualifications and all of it to be a Diksha Guru, but in ISKCON, we can accept a lot of Siksha Guru, but how can we decipher that our Siksha Guru will be really our right guide for us? Because I remember my Guru Maharaj also mentioned that Siksha Guru is also like somehow non-different to your Diksha Guru. So please enlighten me. Thank you.
Come again with that question. Come again.
Yeah, it's loaded. It's a loaded question.
So the Diksha Guru, normally it has like qualifications, sorry, like as you mentioned in the ISKCON, so we can receive a Diksha Guru and they initiate us. But then the Siksha Guru, normally we can have like more, but then how can we decipher that if we accept such a Siksha Guru, this Siksha Guru will really like guiding us, like properly and not misguiding us, for example.
Very good question. See, just like accepting a Diksha Guru, you have to select. It's not most about Shiksha Guru. Okay? Just like, okay, I want to accept a Diksha Guru. I start looking, oh, I want this Guru because you start studying the person. Shiksha Guru is not a must. The natural connection with Shiksha Guru with you, it comes naturally. The person who naturally you have trust and faith in that is guiding your spiritual life become your Shiksha Guru. So it's not like, oh, I have to select what is the qualification of Shiksha Guru. No. Generally, those people that you respect as the senior Vaishnavas in the movement, who you are very close to, you take instruction from, and they can guide you, and they listen to you, and then sometimes tell you how to go about your spiritual life. They become your Shiksha Guru. So the qualification is similar to that of Diksha Guru. They are disciplined, self-control by nature, because you see them. That is why you are taking instruction from them anyway. That's why you are close to them anyway, because you see them to be qualified on that level. That is why you think that you can take instruction from them anyway. So it's not like Diksha Guru that, oh, I must accept this person because of that qualification or no. No, that is not. Shiksha Guru is anybody, any authority can be your Shiksha Guru, like we mentioned many times. Your temple authority is the natural Shiksha Guru, because they're the one who is guiding you on how to serve Krishna. So they are naturally your Shiksha Guru. So the senior Vaishnava in your community, who you listen to, who you can reveal your mind to, they are naturally your Shiksha Guru.
Naturally.
Yeah, natural.
Yes.
Because you are born to them.
Like you feel like you can just trust a person that you felt like they will never judge you, even you're gonna reveal everything to them, this kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Like, correct, Prabhuji? Okay.
Yeah.
They are in the appropriate place of power.
You say what?
They are in the appropriate place of power. They are there. Somebody is not temple president, or somebody's not, someplace for no reason at all. They're there because they've been chosen to be there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's natural. Like you said, naturally. It's naturally there. The Shiksha Guru is naturally there. Yeah. I mean, before Prabhupada, it was very hard for someone to learn about Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
And Prabhupada allowed us now to learn it. It's naturally there. But it's not there for everyone.
Yeah. Thank you very much for
Yeah,
that
sorry.
wonderful
Sorry to
contribution.
interrupt you. I was just,
No, but it's okay.
I like this topic we were talking about before, though.
Yeah. Actually, this topic, generally when we're treating this kind of discourse, this topic is more, there's more interaction in this topic. But it's okay because of what has happened in the past in ISKCON. But now there's so many check and balances that we don't need to bother so much about this anymore. Okay. Okay. Any other question? If not, we go to the next topic because we are done with Guru Tiaga.
Prabhuji, I have another question.
I wanted to say something.
Please go ahead.
Prabhu David, you go or me?
Well, when you were talking about these young disciples who fell down, and you were talking about how they were so young and they fell down, but
You see, when I'm talking about what?
When these young disciples of Prabhupada, they were young and they were Vaishnavas and they fell down, a lot of them. I think maybe all of them fell down. I'm not sure, but a lot of them fell down. And one of the factors I don't think gets talked about enough is the same factor that makes almost anyone fall down. And that is the corruption of power. You know, a young person really has a hard time with the amount of power that comes with the role, and they don't know how to handle the power, and that's what corrupts them.
Yeah, you're right. So you are right to some extent, because in those days, many of them were controlling so many countries as a GBC. And they have so many disciples, young disciples also, who see them as their life and soul. So many of them could not, they could not, balance their mind. So many things happened. Some of them went away with their young disciples. So many things happened. Because, like Prabhupada mentioned in one of his lecture, Maya is always there. Maya is like the shadow of Krishna. When you are in the light, when you look behind you, you'll be seeing your shadow. So the shadow is always following the light. So Maya is always there. So immediately any little inattentiveness, Maya will catch you. So that's why we want to have to be very, very careful on this part of devotional service. So Prabhupada gave a very nice example also. It's like razor edge. Some of us who are bald-headed, we know what it means to shave your head. When you are bald-headed, you know what it means to shave with blade. If you make mistake, you get caught. When you are shaving yourself, you have to fully concentrate. If you mistakenly, become inattentive, you cut yourself. You see? So spiritual life is like that. You have to always be very attentive and very conscious. If you make a little mistake, you may lose the path. So we have to be very careful. Yes, I saw one hands up. Somebody was raising hand. Who was that?
Prabhuji, I have this question because I mean, like, okay, if the Diksha Guru give instruction to you, of course you have to strictly follow it. But then what if the Siksha Guru gave you an instruction but you're not very comfortable with that? Is it also disrespecting your Siksha Guru, and will it also affect your spiritual life? What if you're just not comfortable with the instruction your Siksha Guru gave you? So
Then
please.
if you're not comfortable with the instruction, you let him know. Or let her know. You see? Because see, Shiksha Guru means it's based on relationship. It's not like official like your Diksha Guru. You know, it's somebody you feel connected with. Is a person you will take as your Shiksha Guru. Person you feel like you can listen to. You see? So such person, before he will give you instruction, it means that you people can discuss about it. It's not like your Diksha Guru is very official. You go and preach in China or go and preach in Japan. You see? It will not be like that. Because the relationship of the Shiksha Guru and the disciple is more or less of close connection. Because it's not like official compulsory relationship actually, the Shiksha Guru. It's because, okay, this person is very advanced or is approachable. Or, so sometimes you go to ask him question about your spiritual life. So that connection is there. So it will not give you instruction like the official instruction like the Diksha Guru will do. So there will not be any question of giving you instruction that you will not be comfortable with also.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Mother Angel.
Hello, Prabhu. Prabhu, because we mentioned that the female disciples is not good to very close to the guru. So how can we build trust and relationship with our Diksha Guru in the future if it's not really allowed to close to him?
So you bow down from wherever you are. Maybe you are a little bit far from the guru. You bow from there. You don't need to come close, so close like that before bowing down. You see, you can bow if you are very close to him. You can bow down, no problem. But you can always bow down to him wherever you are. Actually, it's the etiquette that the female disciple should not come close to the Sayansi Guru. I remember one time in my country, that time I was in another state, and I will call the place Port Harcourt. So in Port Harcourt, Adwaita Swami Maharaj came to Port Harcourt, and somehow the other that time I was walking in that city. So I came to temple when Maharaj was there to just visit Maharaj. So when Maharaj was there, the temple president was very inattentive to Maharaj. So he asked a Mataji to go and serve Maharaj. So Maharaj was the one inside alone. So the Mataji, after cooking the food, they brought the food inside the room. Adwaita Maharaj ran out of the room and ran to the temple president's office. So why is the temple president here? Why is the temple president? Why do you allow women to serve me alone? Why do you allow women to serve me alone? Adwaita Maharaj is very, very strict. Very, very strict. It's one of the strict guru in ISKCON. Very strict. When it comes to opposite gender, very, very strict. Yes, Nyarika Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, just one question. Are there female initiating guru?
Yes. There are so many of them coming up in ISKCON nowadays.
That's good.
The female in ISKCON, especially the American proper disciple, they are fighting for their position. You know? So now we have female initiating guru in ISKCON. You see, so there's so many of proper disciples, female disciples, who have become very qualified by their vast knowledge of the scripture and their practice. So they are giving initiation also. Generally in the scripture they call Guru Ma,
So in ISKCON Prabhuji, it's allowed for a Mataji to initiate if she's qualified.
Oh, there are so many ISKCON Mataji Guru nowadays.
Sannyasini, like that.
Yeah, you will see them wearing white. Let me see some of the name of them. Let me just check. There are a few of them. Let me search.
There would be more.
Yeah?
There would have been more if the rules had been changed a long time ago.
Is it Paolo?
There was a whole bunch of women in my circles,
Yeah.
in California, and they went to another guru that wasn't ISKCON. And they opened up temples all across the West Coast. And ISKCON was very rigid at that time. Wouldn't allow females to rise through. Now they are, and
there
that's
was so
good.
much.
That's really changing things, you know.
Actually, there was so much debate about this before it actually coming into effect. So much debate about it. So I was just trying to check whether I can find some of the name. So much, it was a big debate whether a woman can initiate. But eventually, I think they were given permission to do that.
The proof
So I
from the
want to check.
scripture, yeah, I think the proof from the scripture had existed a long time, and people just didn't want to. You know, it was very rigid in terms of its structures, because it was all, to be fair, it was all men.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for a
Any
conservative
other questions?
group to change the rules.
You say what?
It's hard for a group that's all of the same mind to change the rules, you know, to be like, oh, we're gonna change things, you know. And that's a scary concept for some groups like that, for any group, you know. That would be like the Catholic Church to allow abortion. You know, they'd be like, oh yeah, abortion's cool. And no, they can't do that. Do you know what I mean? Like they can't, even though maybe they should. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to, you know, I don't have an opinion about that, but I'm just saying, you know, like that's an example.
Yeah, it was a very big controversy actually, but
yeah.
they asked so many senior Vaishnavas, but now some of them, I think some of the, I'm just trying to look for some name. I've not found any, but there are, I think, some female ISKCON guru. Okay.
No, I have a name for you. I have a name for you here. Some Raghunath Dasa Goswami. I think she's from the LA temple.
Raghunath Das Goswami?
Yeah, she wrote this book.
Ah. Oh, no. That is the book. What is the name of the female? What is the name of the person? That that book is written by Raghunath Das Goswami, who is one of the 6 Goswami. There is another. Raghunath Das Goswami is one of the 6 Goswami in Vrindavan. It's a Goswami. Goswami means a male.
I'm sorry. Translated by Hari Prasada Dasa.
Okay. Hari Prasada Das is another male, no?
That's a man.
When you see Dasi, when you see Dasi,
a woman.
When you see Dasi in the name, then it's a female.
Okay.
Okay. Any other comment or contribution? Maybe we have to finish today because I want us to start the other topic tomorrow, presenting one guru. How to present your guru in this Vaishnava association, you know, the ISKCON law and everything. So if there's no any other further question, maybe we have to stop at this time today. Then we'll continue from where we stop tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Absolutely.
Okay. No more question?
No.
Bhavani, Mataji is smiling. You want to ask us a question?
Prabhuji, I wanted to ask your review of yesterday's
perform.
A review of yesterday. Oh, thank you. Oh. Yes, it was very wonderful. Your presentation was very nice. Both group, Gora and Nitai group, you know. Because it was more very spontaneous, you know. There was not enough time for you people to prepare. So for me, it was very dynamic and creative and very wonderful, you know. So thank you very much for, and also, very good. Thank you very much for bringing that. Gora group, can you explain some little bit about what you presented yesterday? Let's go back. Who represented the Gora group yesterday?
Mother Niharika.
Mother Niharika, where are you? Are you there?
Maybe she's having a connection problem.
Okay. Nitai group, you want to explain to us your presentation?
I'm really eager to hear her.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, like yesterday we discussed about the rule, like etiquette, which a disciple should follow. You have
Yes.
given the 4 questions, like how we should approach Guru who is of opposite gender. So we planned a scene play, in which we the disciple. We have taken some characters where one disciple behaves inappropriately to the Guru, like having attraction for them or something like that. Then we gave the narration like it is not good to what do you call, to be closer to the opposite gender. And in scene 2 we have discussed how we need to behave with our god brothers and god sisters in front of our Guru. So there we have created a scene where we interrupt our god brother god sisters when they were discussing something with our Guru. So like there we have drawn the narration like we should be humble and respectful towards other disciples too, other god sisters and god brothers too. And in scene 3, like we have broken it into scenes. So the third one is like how we need to approach our Diksha and Siksha Guru at the same time. So we acted in a such a way like we are praising our Shiksha Guru in front of our Diksha Guru, but it's the narration, like what we have to draw from that scene is like we need to be respectful for each and everyone. We need to honor both gurus equally to avoid some favorism or something, because they both deliver same instruction. So we should not act in a favorism way. And in scene 4, we derive like it is like how we behave with Guru's family. So we acted in such a scene like we already know the Guru and we are one of the family members of Guru. So it is inappropriate if we feel so much closer to them. We should maintain a sustainable boundaries for the in that relationship. So to preserve the sacredness of the relation. So, like in a conclusion, since we have learned, read Hari Bhakta Vilasa, the etiquette, we came to know like we must show humility and respect towards our Guru and maintain appropriate relation behavior, especially if they are of opposite gender, and we should put some boundaries in personal interaction, and we need to honor our Gurus equally, both Shiksha and Diksha Guru. So. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
Hare Krishna was wonderful.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. But Niharika, are you still there?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. You want to summarize?
Yeah, for our group, our representative is going to talk about it. That would be Mother Nikki.
Mother Nikki, so you have been there. Tell us.
Yes, Prabhu, we actually chose the 4th kind of inappropriate behavior in front of a guru, the one where you are like the disciple or devotee of a guru that has entered the Grihastha life. So our example is that of a guru that has female devotees. So the female devotees doesn't know about like the boundaries of their Guru Maharaj or their future Diksha Guru. So they were like preparing food for him, his favorite food, trying to like feed him forcefully in his own home. So even if the Guru was telling them to don't do this, don't do that, they keep on insisting on serving the Guru because they think that's the right way to serve their Guru, to cook for him and force him to eat what they cooked. But as we all know, that's not right. That's not the correct way to serve your Guru. So we focused on that one example. So the other group actually did 4 kinds of plays, but we only did 1.
Very good. So thank you very much. I know that by participating in all those kind of exercise, you learn a lot, and those memory will remain with you for a long time. That is the importance of all this group exercise, actually. Okay, thank you very much. So we stop here, or if there's any comment or question, we take. If not, we stop. Okay, thank you very much. Keep passing the Bevacha, Patita Nampa Vanevio, Vaishna Bibio Namonamaha. So see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be discussing presenting one's guru. You know, how you present your guru in ISKCON as an organization. Okay? So that will be our topic tomorrow.